Hi friends, I'm Monica and this is my channel Travel Couple in Europe. So yes, as promised in my last video, I'm going to give this video all about what's the cost of living in Munich. So basically, just to brief you background, we are living in Munich. We recently moved to Munich almost 8 months back. So it's a good news that you will get to know all about like 2024, what's the expenses here living in Germany. And being living in Munich, I can tell you it's the most expensive city in the whole Germany. But if you are planning to move to other cities like Berlin, Hamburg, Frankfurt, you can just use this stat and maybe 15 to 20% less is the cost of living over there. But yeah, this video will give you an idea of what are the major costs that you have to take into consideration before moving to Germany. So yes, number one, I'm going to tell you about the cost of living here, like the rent. Number two, I'm going to tell you about the groceries and electricity. Number three, how much the internet costs to us and what are the mobile tariff charges to us. Number four, the miscellaneous cost which you are spending when you're moving out or you are spending some weekend outside. So how much is the roughly estimate for you? So okay, so let's go deep into each segment. Number one, the rent. So the rent is the most expensive part, and you all know that this is the major part where maximum like आपकी maximum share of salary will go into this rent. And we are giving for 2 rooms apartment, which is almost 65 square meter apartment, like one dining room and one bedroom, around 1600 euro, which includes our heating cost. So you might be thinking that what is heating cost and why I'm mentioning heating cost in the rent. So for the more details, I'll mention in the description what is exactly heating cost here. But it's good that if you're getting heating cost included, you'll be saving like 200 to 300 euros per month. In this apartment, we are also getting the fully furnished thing. So yes, this 1600 euro includes the fully furnished apartment. If you are somebody who likes to furnish their own apartment, which we initially thought, but the reason being क्योंकि हम नए आए हैं और हमें लगा कि let's not spend into furniture, maybe we don't like to stay here in 6 months or we want to move or any circumstances, so we preferred okay, it's wise to go for furnished apartment. But yes, if you're somebody who wants to go for unfurnished, the cost will be less, like 300 euros approximately, and you'll get the similar kind of apartment in the city of Munich. Number two, the groceries, which is the essential part. So yes, approximately we are spending on weekly basis 60 to 70 euros. So I can say like in a monthly basis you will be spending 300 euros per month for 2 people. And definitely if you're moving with your kids, then you have to include those costs as well. So on top of it you can include 100 or 200 euros more if you have kids. But yes, as for 2 people it's 300 euro. But same goes if somebody is coming alone or for studies, this cost will be 150 euro for them. Number three, it's the electricity bill, which is approximately, they have different providers first of all, so you can compare, you can check and you can choose. I'll share the link from where you can check the different providers and choose accordingly. But when I did my research, it's changed around 5 to 10% in the prices. So currently we are paying 70 euros per month. And by the way, at the end of the year, the whole electricity department, they like calculate like how much you consume the whole year, and they might refund you back if you haven't consumed that much, or maybe they'll ask you more money if you have consumed too much. So you have to take into consideration, and please, as a sustainable environment, we have to save electricity. So yeah, try to minimize using the unwanted electricity consumption. So that is something we all needs to take care of. Then the another cost comes on top of it is your internet, your mobile tariff, which is again a small cost, but yes, you have to take into consideration. So your internet will cost around 20 to 25 euro. Again, you'll get a lot of deal from different providers, and for some of the provider, if you go for a contract of like 2 years, in first 8 or 9 months, that cost every month is 9 euro, which is very cheap. and after that you will be paying like 25 euro. So I'm taking monthly like 25 euro into consideration if you're not going for the contract, or if you're not getting those, selecting those cheap options. And then the mobile tariff. So currently, like for two people, we are paying one person each. We are paying 15 euro for mobile data, which is 15 GB data and unlimited calls across Germany. And then the same data you can utilize all EU countries except Switzerland. So yes, but again, you can get more cheaper discounts and more cheaper deals with other providers, which I recently came across that yes, we're going to change that, and that will cost almost half of your money. So now we are paying 15, that will cost us 7 euros. So I'm just taking into consideration 15 euro. And the last and definitely the important one is transportation. The best part about Germany is they have 49 euro Deutschland ticket, and I will tell you in my description that there is an app. You have to download those app, sign in, select that ticket, because there are many tickets option. You might get confused in the starting, but I would really prefer you that in order to save money in the transportation, go for 49 euro ticket, because this Deutschland ticket, where you can use it all across Germany. If you want to explore Bavaria, if you want to explore other cities like Berlin, Hamburg, you can use their trains, RB, RE, this kind of trains which connected intercities train. And by the way, it's really nice trains, very clean, very well managed, and those trains are of course included in this 49 euro ticket. So this is a super cheap deal, which I feel, because we usually go over all the weekends and it's not costing us anything. So you will save money here. Then the last is definitely miscellaneous. If you are somebody who loves going out during weekend, and definitely why not, because you are new to the city, you want to explore, and then you'll eat something out. So 200 to 300 euro you can take as an average cost that you're going to spend. So in a month, I would say you will be end up spending close to 2400 or I can say 2500 euro in a month, which is again something you have to take into consideration if you're moving to Munich. Same thing I'll say, if you're going to other cities, just reduce this cost by 20-30%. If you're single, reduce your grocery, reduce your rent by half, and definitely other costs will remain the same, except the I think the mobile tariff, where you just utilize for yourself. So yes, but yeah, the good part about Munich is super clean. Everything is really easy accessible. It's beautiful city, we are loving it. But if you're planning to move to Munich or move to any part of Germany, take all these expenses into consideration, negotiate well with your employer, check on your relocation package, because that's a very important component, and you need to make sure that you will get a relocation package that includes your furniture expenses. Maybe you want to bring your furniture from your home country, or you want to buy something new. Make sure those cost is really a big amount, and in the start of the month it costs you a lot, so it's better you negotiate well on those. And as well as just try to check with your employer if they are providing you transportation ticket, which is 49 euro pass, because most of the companies here in Germany, they provide the transportation tickets or the transportation allowance. So do check on this. This is essential component. It's small component, not so big, but definitely plays a very important role. So yes, this is all about the expenses here in Germany. I hope that you have a great move here in Germany. If you have any questions, do comment in the comment section and keep me posted what you want to know about next. And definitely I'll post another video of my home tour, so that you get an idea how the houses in Germany looks like. Okay, so please don't forget to subscribe, like my video, and stay tuned for my next video. Bye bye.